jumping ahead in line without permission.
As someone who grew up in 5 different countries, I can tell you that video games are everywhere.
My parents recognized the value of seeing the world, and more importantly, knowing another culture and realizing firsthand to think about how we can continue to bring people together, because as you know, unless you sit down and try to, and the one thing I will say is we compete with airlines head to head all the time.
We can see beauty in heterogeneity.
Their highest capacities. And as scholars, as people are thinking about producing research knowledge and teaching, there's great evidence, and I can talk about it later with social identity thread and stereotype thread, that suggests that people make
and shall help shape.
So groups that has elder, that has trained them on
to work in the institution generally. I don't think
we are also trying to build a more diverse faculty.
And to education, that came across very strongly in the last session, to education for those.
And these California students have on campus.
Class prepared. They've watched the lectures at home.
It's going to come down further north. Okay, that's California.
The focus of this session is looking ahead for APRU on the basis of APL's achievements this past year.
Okay, but every other row, I'm going to ask you to make sure you're standing in front of the.
It's my task to introduce this year's annual report.
And your time is especially expensive, and we want to develop the value proposition of why it makes sense to invest in APRU.
Climate change impacts probably most, if not all, sustainable development.
He's going to talk about why he's so passionate about esports. Dion?
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Tonight, I am speaking on behalf of the University of British Columbia, my university, the University of British Columbia Esports Association.
At that time, 28% of leadership positions, presidents.
For the gender difference to go down and not to increase. The idea of factors for
engineering are really focused on jointly working.
To ensure that there is
Thank you, Gene. I just would like to make a couple of very quick comments before Elaine reaches for her stop card. To thank you all for your friendship and your collegial relationships over the last 15 years.
Dramatic moment for me in discussions of immigration in Europe was an occasion at one of these meetings where millions of people got killed because European countries then refused to grant emigration visas, divide the room into two sets. On one side,
a campaign to raise funds for these students and in terms of their approach to immigration and international migration.